Hey guys, I just picked up these the facelifts 7.5 for the MK7 Golf R. So I'm reading through the instructions and I'm like, man, these are freaking complicated. You know, they're not really that great of instructions. So I figure, hey, let me just match up, you know, red for red, green for green, as the instructions stated. So I started to proceed to install the lights. By the way, these are my old Euro LEDs with the dynamic turn signals. So what I basically did here is basically took out my old Euro LEDs, put the new ones on, basically plugged everything in OEM. Here's your OEM connector. Right over here. This is the new connector that came. This is the actual dynamic turn signal module. Basically it's plugged into the OEM connector. You know, straightforward. Just plug and play right there, right? And then same thing on the other side. Just basically plug and play. Down here, here's the other module for the outer tail lights. By the way, these are my old harnesses, which I haven't snaked out of the car yet, but I have not connected the green wires or anything like that. I just left it plugged in and I wanted to see what happens you know, when I turn the car on with just that. So let's take a look. What I'm going to do, I'm going to turn on the car here. Let's see how the lights look. Actually, I just got a signal. Let's see here. Alright, so right now this is how the lights are when you just plug them in. This is what happens. So basically, the outer is on, both left and right, right? Alright, so now, let's signal left. Alright, see what happens. We'll signal in left. Now look at that. That's working. Okay. Signal right. Look at that. That's working. Okay. What about we hit the hazards? See what happens when we hit the hazard lights. Look at that. They're working. Okay. So that's that. But the question is, what happens if we combined the two red wires, right? So that's what we're going to do right now. And what I'm basically going to do is I'm going to take from the outer tail light, which is here. That's my outer tail light harness. I got my inner up here, right? And I'm just going to touch red and red, right? Just like I did here by hand. And check it out. The outer tail light is working, right? And also, check this out. They're both working just by touching that one red one. Right? Alright, so that's cool. So no programming needed so far. I think also the brake lights work as well, which I will test right now. Let's see what happens if I hit the brake. Look at that. Tail lights are working. Sweet. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wire up the rest of these wires. I will test out the rest and I will report back. So far, no coating is needed. If you already had the first generation Euro LEDs, I mean, everything seems to be working so far. So let me wire up the rest and I'll do another video just to see, because I emailed these guys 4 days ago for the coding. You know, per their instructions, you have to email them so they can code everything for you, but I have not heard back from them. Alright, I'll do another video once I wire up everything.